How much of a surprise is this? We knew that there was going to be parts of the report that were missing, but to just wholesale cancel the October jobs report?
It is a little bit of a surprise, especially because businesses are able to keep their records, how many folks were on their payrolls. And so when you ask businesses how many people were on your payrolls for the week that included the 12th of the month, they should have pay stubs, they should have HR records. It should be relatively easy to retrieve those. But given the fact that this has been a very messy process going through the shutdown, data collection has been interrupted. This is an interesting decision to just lump whatever they find from October into the November release, which we'll get in December.
So that means that the FOMC, when it begins meeting on December 9th for the final meeting of the year, will not have this crucial piece of data, what happened in October to the labor market. What they do have is alternative sources of data. They'll also have a very delayed September jobs report that's coming out tomorrow. What kind of picture does that add up to for them when it comes to labor?
Well, they're just going to really need to discount the official statistics that they typically rely on. They typically look at non-farm payrolls. They apply some sort of a discount factor in their own head because they recognize that there are ongoing issues with measurement at the Bureau of Labor Statistics when it comes to non-farm payrolls. They're going to have to just sort of close their eyes and guess their best unemployment rate as they meet in December. But there is a broad swath of alternative data that the Fed is always looking at. We in Bloomberg Economics constructed our own alternative data-based labor market index that shows that right now the labor market, broadly speaking, is about one standard deviation weaker than it has been historically.
Got it.
And if the Fed is considering that same data set, and if the Fed is looking holistically at the labor market, it's going to at least give the Fed cover to cut rates, even if not every member is willing to make the decision to cut.